Welcome to JobQuest, where today we're focused on a key step to help you get the job, and that's networking. Yo everyone, it's Matt from Project Rebuild, here to help you on your job quest, and help is what today is all about. The famous quote from John Donne is that no man is an island, meaning we all have to depend on others as we walk through life. This is especially true in the working world, and that idea of relationships with others is what networking is all about. Networking is really important, so let's make sure we're all on the same page as we talk about it. In the world of work, networking is creating and maintaining connections with people who can help you move closer to your professional goals. We have all heard the saying that it's not what you know, it's who you know, and there's some truth in that. Studies have shown that almost 80% of hiring includes some level of networking, which doesn't leave much for people who aren't well connected. And if you think about it, it makes sense that if you have someone who can vouch for you, you're going to seem like a more attractive candidate. And networking isn't just for CEOs and lawyers. Everybody can benefit from networking, no matter where you are in your career. Now that you have a better understanding of what networking is, you're probably wondering how you start the process of doing it. The good news is, you probably already have. The people you already know are the foundation of your professional network. Just considering your family and your friends, you probably know more people than you think, and those people are probably going to be willing to help you. It's important to remember, those people aren't in your professional network yet though. Until you let them know that you're looking for a job and are open to their help, they're only in your personal network. Tell those people that you're looking for your next opportunity and you would appreciate their help. Unless you let them know you're looking for a job, they're probably not just going to come drop one in your lap. And don't assume that people can't or won't help you until you've had that conversation. So now that you've recognized your established network, it's time to grow your network, which can be a really intimidating process for some people. The idea of a networking event with a ton of strangers might not be the best place to start for everyone. So it's important to remember that networking can happen anywhere. Whether it's in your day-to-day life or online, networking can be organic. It doesn't have to start in a formal setting. Social media is a great networking tool, especially since COVID has driven so much interaction online. With that in mind, it's also important that you push yourself out of your comfort zone. While they might seem intimidating, networking events are full of people who want to connect, so you know everyone there is looking for something similar to what you are. If you decide that a networking event is for you, make sure you approach it in the same way that you would a job interview. Dress to impress, be friendly with everyone that you interact with, and don't be afraid to ask questions. As you start to grow your professional network, it's important to remember that while all people can bring value to your network, some people are going to be more valuable than others. Look for those that you view as a success and try to bring them into your circle. Asking for people's help is very flattering, and most people want to be helpful. It's also important to look for people who are already established in your career path. They will have valuable insight on what it's like to walk that path, and they'll already have an established network of their own that they can expose you to, which opens up opportunities that you may never have seen. As you start to network with people you don't know, it's important to have an elevator pitch ready, which is essentially an introduction to who you are as a professional. Most elevator pitches will sound comparable to how you would answer "tell me about yourself" in an interview, and are made up of 4 elements. Number 1, introduce yourself. Be warm and polite and focus on who you are as a professional. Number 2, summarize your experience. Explain what you've done and focus on what you've accomplished. Number 3, be clear about what you want. Be upfront and let the person know what you're talking to them for. And number 4, a call to action. You're going to want to end the conversation with an attempt to continue the conversation, so it's pretty important that you get their contact info. During your elevator pitch, focus on yourself professionally, not personally. Things like your age, where you're from, what your family status is, none of those things are relevant, so try not to get bogged down in those details. Stay focused on what you've accomplished professionally, and even if you've never had a job, you can still create an elevator pitch. Here's an example.
Hi, my name is Brendan, and I'm a recent graduate of Project Rebuild, a workforce readiness program that helped prepare me for my next steps. In my time there, I found that I have a passion for helping people, and I'm hoping to start a career in retail. Since you are so well established in that field, I would love to have some time with you to find out more about what you do and how you got there. Can I grab your email and set something up for us to talk further?
In his pitch, Brandon was polite and confident, and he was really clear about why he was talking to that person and what he's already accomplished. He directly asked for their help, and he was proactive about getting their contact information, which is really important because you have to follow up with all of your networking prospects. Creating the relationship isn't enough. You have to maintain it. As you're having these conversations, remember that networking needs to be a two-way street. When you bring someone into your network, they're bringing you into theirs. Trust is a cornerstone of any relationship, so make sure you're doing what you can to create that trust. Do what you said you were going to do, respect personal boundaries, and show appreciation to the people who are supporting you. It's also important to remember that while a network is important, you have to take ownership of your own success. People can help you down the path, but they can't take the steps for you. And no matter who you have in your corner, the ball is still in your court. So hopefully now you have a better understanding of what networking is and how you can utilize it to help further your career. If you're ready to keep taking steps, hit that subscribe button and let's keep that momentum going on your job quest.